We're out here at a place where the beer flows like wine, where beautiful women instinctively flock like the salmon of Capistrano. I'm talking about a little place called Walnut, Illinois. Boy, it's good to be back here. It's been a minute since I've been at something like this. The ATV Pro National Series. This guy been talking about the races tomorrow. They canceled practice apparently. He said it was too muddy. Doesn't look that muddy to me. I'd be out here if I had a bike. Typically, I don't really. Haven't had one. I sold it. Got a little trouble with the law and had some bills to pay. I didn't want to pay them. I normally don't pay them, but they said I was gonna go away for a while if I didn't. But you know what? I like women. I like drinking beer, and I like having a good time. So I rounded up some money. I paid my bills, and been taking it easy lately. Been training for a triathlon. It's really no big deal there. Not too far from the house for this one, so I figured I'd make a trek out and see how the boys are going to handle the conditions tomorrow. I think it'd be pretty easy. A lot of them are going to struggle a little bit, but you don't blame them for guys like that. Myself, I just put a lot bigger tires on it, a lot bigger than what they'd run. Probably something like a mud truck would have on it. A lot bigger than one of those UTVs or one of those side-by-side things everybody cruises around on. I don't like riding around on those things. I'd rather just walk around and just take my time and get a look at everything rather than just flying through the mud. As you can see, the track conditions are something that a lot of people don't normally like. A little mud, here and there, a little squishy. Good thing I wear boots 24/7, otherwise, all them people with their sneakers and stuff, they'd probably get stuck out here, but my boots handle this terrain just fine. I just love being back here and hanging out at the track, drinking some beers. There's nothing better than an old style beer. That is just amazing. The only thing I'm missing is a nice old cigarette, but I quit smoking cigarettes because like I said, I'm training for a triathlon. No big deal there, just a triathlon. I think it's a lot better than being out here at the track. Sometimes I like being out here on days like this just because I know I could beat everybody on it and come in a race heads up. I'm a lot faster than everybody in the mud. Typically because I got a lot more horsepower under my machine, or did have a lot of horsepower under my machine. Like I said, had to get rid of it. I got in trouble with the law. But yeah, we're just gonna hang out here tonight, probably drink some beers and hang out with some girls and have some fun. Tomorrow the races are really gonna kick off, and I'm excited to see what happens. I don't know who's gonna win the overalls. Well, if I was racing, it'd be me. I mean, that's pretty straight up simple there. After that, we're in Illinois. Cornfields, green grass, women. This is lesson 103 on tips and tricks with Donny on knowing the track. Looks like we're standing on one of the biggest jumps right now. It's pretty big. It's really big, actually. This is the landing. Once the guys land, they're going to come down into here into the single, or they're going to go to the outside. The way the track conditions are right now, I would probably go down there. I'd be wide open as fast as I could go. I'd hit that little single there, and I'd land out there in the berm. But when I was in the air, I'd tilt the all-terrain vehicle to the side like this, and I'd turn the wheels. So when I landed, it'd be like this, and it'll land, and then the front tires will turn. It'll turn the machine like that, and they'll be able to head back up the track that way, which that's the flow of the track. So let's head down on here just to get a little bit better look of what I'm talking about. Not a lot of people could be able to do something like I just told you. Only people like me, which is very few, could do something like this. Other people are going to land off this jump, and they're going to head down there, and they're going to try and rail the berm with their butt clear out on the side like this, trying to keep the mid-side weight. But really, you don't need to do that on an all-terrain vehicle. You're wrestling a bear out there, a grizzly bear. You got to be the man. Putting your butt on the side like this, trying to hold it down, ain't gonna do it. It's gonna try to climb outside that berm, try to get out of its cage. You don't want it to get out of that cage. See, like I said, I'd be wide open here. You hit the single, and you jump it. Well, when you get in the air, the bears are scared of heights, I think. They can climb trees, but they don't like to be up there very long. So I'll hit it, so when I get it in the air, I can maneuver it around a little bit. Like I said, I'd tilt it. I wouldn't get my butt off the side. I'd just tilt the machine, and I'd stay up like this. So if somebody was standing down over there, they'd see me looking at them like this. And as I look back over them, I'd turn the handlebars like this, so then I'm looking back at the track. See me looking back at the track. I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at the track. So when I turn, then I land, and then the suspension of the machine is so good that it's gonna hit. It's gonna slam down like that, but with the tires turned, they're gonna hook the dirt, and it's almost gonna like spin me in this direction to where I'm gonna be going right there. So as I'm doing that, I'm in the air. Some other jagaloon is coming down here with his butt on there trying to fight the bear from getting out of the cage being the berm. He doesn't want to go over the berm. The bear gets out of the cage, goes over the berm, it's a done deal for the end of the day. That's tip 103 with Donnie on learning the track.